All right, what's up, y'all? Dead Man Hill, Rocco, and the building. Let's get it. Like I said, topic of the day: self love. Now, last time I was talking about a little bit about this, and as y'all can see, it was made a little more organized. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta get y'all right. I ain't finna waste y'all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what are you talking about? I got you. I got you. Now, self love. This right here, this lovely, amazing thing right here, allows you to do all of these things right here. That's why I got it surrounded like that. And I got little annotations that allows you to love others. You know, we're gonna get to all that. Now, we starting here for now. Self-love. This right here allows you to have peace, self-dependency, growth, fitness, happiness, healthy eating, healthy stress, healthy relationship with self, healthy mindset, all these things right here. Now, I'm gonna go through all of them and talk about each one. Now, I'm gonna start off with self dependency. Why this is important: when you rely on other people outside of yourself, you become a burden. Believe it or not, you become a burden to them because guess what? They already have to rely on themselves and you relying on them. So now they got to take care of you too. You become a dependent. That is a burden, believe it or not. You can say, oh, they love me. No, they are too busy trying to do this. You're making it harder for them to do this. Become self-dependent. Don't become a burden, all right? Take care of yourself. You 18 and up, take care of yourself. Now, if you under 18, nothing wrong with this, right? You ain't gotta be too much on that, but it would be nice if you was to do this. It would be real nice because once you turn 18, you gotta do it anyways. So it's nice to start off with that before 18. Now, growth. You're gonna grow in a healthy way because you are actively taking care of yourself. You actively going out into the world, experiencing things with a better mindset because of this healthy mindset. Now, fitness. Literally, you're gonna work out, feel good about yourself. Yeah, I'm skinny, whatever, but I still got some muscles on me. You're gonna work out, you're gonna feel real good, you're gonna have way more confidence. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go out with the world with this self-love, you're gonna be empowered. That's why I got it beating like that. You know what I'm saying? Think of that like a beat, like a heartbeat. Your heart gonna beat with vigor. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna feel good. You're gonna wake up every day with energy to do the things that you love, and you can love others with much more energy. You know what I'm saying? It just goes hand in hand with all this. Happiness. You only find this within. When you go out and see other people with happiness, that's because they're loving others. They're loving the moment. They probably even loving themselves. Hopefully they are. Happiness, true happiness, is found within. All those good emotions you want to feel, love and all that, is found within. That's where it truly is at. That's where it's best experienced. Experiencing it outside of you, you only get a taste. You be like, man, that's why people get addicted to that. I want to be happy. I want to be happy. They forget, hey, you got to do this if you want to truly be happy. If you're not doing this, you got to go look at it. You got to go get it outside of you. And guess what you're doing? You're depending on somebody else for that happiness. Whenever they feel like giving it to you, whenever they feel like stop doing this and giving you some happiness, thank you. Ooh, I'm happy again. No, make yourself happy. It's possible through this. If you're not doing this, you can't be happy. It's gonna be short little bursts, and you right back to being unhappy, right back to being sad. Oh, I hate life. Of course you're gonna hate life. You're not doing this. You're not loving yourself. You going to somebody else. Do you love me? They go, nigga, gang, dude, bruh, go focus on this. Now, healthy eating. This is very important. Now, I'm not gonna be a stickler and be like, hey, you need to be eating healthy foods and you need to don't be eating that. I ain't gonna be that guy, all right? This is all I'm gonna say. When you doing this, I feel like it really don't matter what you eat. As long as you're doing this is gonna change and evolve and become its own thing. Because you're gonna be like, you know what? Last time I ate that, it made my body do this, and I felt a little uncomfortable, so I ain't gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat this instead. Like you thinking from your perspective how you should be. You're actively loving yourself, so things is going better than how you want it to, and your health is becoming better. You know what I'm saying? And this becomes more doable. All these things become more doable because of this and because of this. Now, Healthy stress. A lot of people don't know about this. They be like, they only just, no, let me just exit that right quick. They focus on this part right here. They focus on stress. They be like, oh, I'm stressed out, I'm stressed. Gang, healthy stress exists. And that's only possible with this. If you're not loving yourself, you only gonna get that part. Because everything gonna feel like it's too much. You don't have the energy to deal with nothing. You go waking up every day going to work. You don't have the energy to deal with people. You don't have the energy to deal with your job. But it's sucking away all your energy you got for yourself because you're not doing this. You're giving all your energy to your job, to people, to other things, to TV shows, to fictional characters. The list goes on. But when you do this, you got the energy to do all that, but better. This is what I want people to realize and understand. This allows you to do everything you want to do in life, but better because you're doing it out of love, and it's going to feel even more better. Now, healthy relationship with self. This is very important because literally you're stuck with you for the rest of your life. You might as well like what you're looking at in the mirror. You might as well be happy about it. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care. I don't care. Love yourself and love what's going on. I don't care. Because guess what? You can't change nothing in life but you. And guess what? When you change you, that's when life changes because your perspective changes, your mind changes, your environment changes, how you look at your environment changes. Everything changes. It's all about your perspective. Don't be pointing no finger. You over 18, but this person, no, stop. You in charge of yourself now. Stop pointing these fingers and point within. Because that's what, you know what I'm saying? I heard, my bad, my fingers are a little messed up. You point a finger at somebody, you got 3 of them pointing right back at you. Stop doing that. It's everything that you're going through in life. Everything that's happening is 90% your fault and 10% the outside world. Unexpected, one your fault. Dang, I didn't expect it to happen. You walk down the street, boom, hit by a car. Dang, that ain't your fault. Now, you should have been looking both ways to prevent that, but now let's say you was, and it still happened anyways. Dang, couldn't control that. But most of the time, the things are under your control. It's your fault. Stop pointing the finger over 18, gang. Now, I give people under 18 a little more leeway because they still kids, you know what I'm saying? But over 18, no more excuses. You done with that. We done with that. All right, healthy mindset. This right here is so important. Through this, allows you to have a healthy mindset with life. Every day you wake up, you like, man, what I'm finna do today? How I'm finna love myself today? What I'm finna eat today? Like, you excited to do everything because you're doing it out of this right here. This right here. You like, man. And guess what? This allows you to do this. Oh, this peace. Like, peace is nice. Like, man, I'm from the hood, bro. I've been through some crazy stuff, seen some crazy stuff, and I still have this. Some of y'all don't even know what a bad day is for real. Y'all bad day is, my parents divorced. Oh, life sucks. Something happened outside of you, and this just left. You ain't found that no more. No. Some of y'all don't even know what a bad day is for real. Man, y'all better do this so you can have this. Let's get it, man. All right, now we're going to go to the other areas. Now, know who you are to know where you are. When I say this, your perspective. A lot of people, they don't even know themselves. They don't even know who they are. They're going through life confused. Don't even know where they want to stand at. They don't know who they want to be, none of that. No. You need to start doing this so you can figure this out, so you can know who you are. If you're not loving yourself, that means you're not paying attention to yourself. That means you're not keeping track of what you like, what you don't like, or how you feel in this situation. And you're not keeping track of nothing. You keeping track of somebody else way more than yourself. You loving somebody else way more than yourself. No, that's bad. Don't do that. Because when you do that, you got to depend on their love. No, that's a no-no. Now, that's why I said, in turn, you stand for something. Look, this is for my men. I'm talking to my men for the most part. Women, y'all can listen to this too if y'all want to. Up to y'all. You need to stand for something as a man. I feel like it's the same woman too, but like I said, I ain't gonna tell a woman what to do. You need to stand for something as a man. What kind of man do you want to be? If you call yourself a man, what kind of man are you? You need to know that. You need to stand on that. All right? A lot of y'all be saying, oh, man. Listen, just because you pay your bills, just because you work your job, just because that's what everybody got to do. Women has to do that. Is they a man too? Is they a man because they go to work, they pay their bills? No. That's everybody over 18 got to do that. So miss me with that, bro. Look, listen. You got to stand for something as a man, period. All right? Stand for yourself. Love yourself. That's all I'm saying. Now, love adjusts. My OG just said this earlier. And this is really good. The good one right here. When you are loving yourself, you can adjust to any situation. Because guess what? You got a healthy mindset. You relying on yourself. You growing. You working out. You happy. You eating good. You nigga, you don't even see stress as stress no more. It's healthy stress. You like, this is just bettering me. Hardship is bettering me. It's allowing me to grow. It's allowing me to depend on myself. It's allowing me a peace of mind because guess what? I've been through some rough patches. I got through it. I'm all right. I'm going to be okay. You good. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Do that. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to put y'all on game. Self-love, man. Better hear me out. All right. Another thing my OG said earlier. Now, these are two things my OG said. This and this. Now, self-respect. I'm starting with this with self-respect first, then I'm going to get to that. Self-respect is so important, man, because when you allow people to disrespect you, that's because you're disrespecting yourself. The same amount of disrespect that you use against you, you allow it from outside of you. You won't even see it. You won't even feel like it's disrespect because you're doing the same thing at home. You're doing the same thing to yourself. So you ain't going to feel like that. You see what I'm saying? Because you're used to it. You're used to the disrespect because you do it to yourself all the time. So when somebody else come around, lame, boy, shut up. You be like, I am a lame. You agree with them. What? No, man. Man, you better up that respect, up that confidence game. Stop letting people play with you, bro. Stand for something. That's what I mean by that. When you standing for something, somebody playing with you, nah, bro. Nah, you ain't finna knock me off my squad. I'm standing for something right now. You got me messed up. That's how you gotta go. Now, people treat you how you treat yourself. Literally, this goes hand in hand. You disrespect yourself, they gonna disrespect you. You open up a door. My last video, I said you have one door to your mind. When you disrespect yourself, all that is going through that door. And people look at you through that door. They look at you through that door and they see, oh, dang, ain't number disrespect coming out of there. So this is a disrespect party. Bet, let me join in on it. And they just gonna eat off that. Some people, they need you to be disrespecting yourself so they can come in and just add on that and just use you and just treat you bogus. Nah, don't stand for that. Because guess what? If you relying on somebody else for love and peace and all that, you're going to accept that disrespect because you're relying on them for that. No, rely on yourself for that. And you ain't going to be standing for none of that because you're like, hold on, wait a minute. I take care of myself. I cook. I do all this for myself. What do I need you for? See what I'm saying? You ain't going to need nobody. You can be self-dependent. Hey, I'm putting y'all on, man. All right, disrespecting self allows others to do the same. I kind of already said that, but y'all get it. All right, now, if everybody loved themselves, the world, if everybody, if everybody loved themselves and really did, y'all see my writing a little crazy. My handling messed up, all right? Don't judge me. If everybody loved themselves and really did, the world would be a better place. Man, I've been saying this for years, and this is the reason why I'm coming out. One of the reasons why I'm coming out making these videos, because I had a lot of stuff in my mind and stuff I've been saying to people, and they be like, man, you right, man. Ooh. I'm trying to tell y'all, if more people love themselves, bro, a lot of stuff just wouldn't happen. A lot of things just wouldn't take place. Because I'm like, you know what? This would be me disrespecting myself, so let me walk this way. A lot of stuff just wouldn't fly. A lot of this hardship, a lot of this disrespect, like people would be disrespecting themselves without even knowing it. When you talk down on somebody, you're disrespecting yourself because now you're like an idiot. Now you're like a judgmental person. The only person you should be judging is yourself, because a self-respecting, self-loving person is too busy doing that to be worried about somebody else. They too busy loving themselves to be worried about what the next person got going on. How they feel, nah, man, hey, I'm busy with this. I don't care what you got going on. All right, let's get to the next thing. Love others. Doing this allows you to love other people properly. Now, I'm not saying that y'all ain't loving nobody. You probably are, but you ain't doing enough of this. And guess what? Doing this gonna upgrade that times 10. You're gonna be way better at it if you love yourself properly. Way better at it. Healthy relationship success rate. Higher relationship success rate. It's higher. You loving yourself, you ain't gonna be dependent on that relationship. Your girl gonna see that. She gonna be like, you know what? This dude gonna be good with or without me. So let me stick around and see where he go in life. If is dependent on her, boy, eventually she gonna be like, you know what? I don't need this dude, man. Like, this is a burden. I'm done. Like, people have their limits, man. You can't blame them. We all human. If we too busy doing this, ain't gonna be none of that leaving. Like, no, because you don't even need the relationship. A lot of y'all need a relationship to go to work. Y'all need to be with a girl to love yourself a little bit. I say a little bit because you're not truly doing it. Because if you really loved yourself, you wouldn't really need a relationship. The relationship would just add on to you. You wouldn't be dependent on it. Y'all be needing women to feel good about yourself, to work out, to know. And y'all gotta understand, I'm not judging nobody. I used to be that guy. I've been a lot of dudes, man. I've had a lot of mindsets. And I saw where it got me, know where I wanted to be. So I'm on here warning all my fellow men and women too. Hey, do this. And you're gonna get everything you want in life. I promise you that. I swear. If somebody actually did this for real and they were like, man, life didn't go how I wanted still, man, come tell me. And because if you're doing this properly, man, you're going to get where you want to be in life, man. Because you're going to start seeing the flaws. You're going to start seeing people that ain't doing this, and you're going to stay away from them. You're going to avoid certain situations. You're going to avoid the right things you should be avoiding. Now, healthy relationship with others. When you're doing this becomes way better. You can have a healthy relationship with other people. Your friends, they're going to see that you loving yourself. They go, man, you ain't even going to that bar every day like you used to. Man, I'm proud of you. They gonna see that. Your mom gonna see it. Your dad gonna see it. Everybody gonna see it. A lot of people forget that people can see them. They can see you going through that hurt. They can see you. They see everything. They just don't say it because they love you. But I'm gonna say it. Bro, get off that couch, bro. Go hit them push-ups, man. Stop playing with yourself, bro. You got one life. Use that life and make it the best you can because you stuck with it for the rest of your life. You know, when somebody told me when I was a kid, I said, man, you know what? Since I got this body to the day I die, I might as well love it. Might as well. Why not? Come on, man. Stop playing with yourselves, man. Now, more present in the moment. This is so important right here. I just dropped game on y'all. Y'all don't even know. Self-love allows you to be more present in the moment. A lot of y'all be so distracted, worried about the next thing. Look, as a man, bro, on everything, bro. If you a whole man, bro, and you worry about what the next dude doing, you worry about what the next girl doing, you worry about this celebrity, all that, bro. Come on, bro. You can't even call yourself a man. You supposed to be doing this, building yourself up as a man. What you worry about what somebody else doing, bro? That's why the world's so messed up now. People are all each other business, telling each other business, starting all this trouble, spreading all this negativity because they not doing this. They should be busy doing this, but they doing other stuff. They worry about the next thing, building up, adding, feeding the parasites inside of them. Now, I was going to say demons, and I'm going to make a video on that. Not demons, parasites. Oh, yeah, that's going to be my next video. Yeah, see, I'll be getting my ideas wild. All this off the dome, bro. I'm freestyling all this. Yeah, I write stuff down to keep it in a direction, but all this stuff off the dome, this is me that I'm sharing with y'all. Now, I'm pretty much, oh yeah, this is my last thing I'm going to say right here, and I'm in the video. Disrespect is repeated. When you disrespect yourself, it goes on and on and on. I know y'all know. Y'all know. You have a compass to know if you going north, which is self-love, which is something you're supposed to be doing, and when you going south, you doing something you're not supposed to be doing, and you're not loving yourself. And you like, man, dang, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Dang, ooh. You know. You born with that moral compass. You know. When you disrespect yourself, it goes on and on. Repeat. Somebody else gonna come in, disrespect you. This gonna happen again. You probably like, man, why? And that's why some of y'all start believing that y'all ain't worth nothing, y'all ain't that, because disrespect just keep coming from all these different angles. That's because you're not doing this, man. And they see that, and they taking advantage of that. My fellow men, do this, and life will be so much better. I promise you that one. And I'm gonna show y'all my journey of that. I'm gonna go through all this, do this. I already started. I ain't even finna show y'all yet. I'm just finna teach y'all some stuff for a little while, and then I'm gonna show y'all some stuff, all right? Nah, I love y'all. Love yourself. Let's get it.